Well, last week I had the assignment of a lifetime. Sailor for a Day invites media from across the country to fly to Norfolk, home of the largest Navy base in the world, and see all the great things they do every day. I did aviation swim survival training.
Oh boy.
Flew in a helicopter with the air rescue team. Played drums with the fleet band. Shot simulated 50 cal machine guns with teams that transport Navy SEALs.
You're pretty good at that too.
I toured a submarine. Here was the best part. Thursday, midday, and then overnight into the next afternoon on Friday, I spent on the aircraft carrier George H.W. Bush. Take a look. About 100 miles off the East Coast, the USS George H.W. Bush is out on a training mission, one of the U.S. Navy's 11 carriers. New people on the crew after a year of maintenance and modernization. It was commissioned in 2011. This is the back end of the ship, called the fantail. You can see a freighter over here in the water. Actually, we're not alone at all out here, but take a look, the best view right here of looking at the Atlantic Ocean. This is like a floating city without the air wing, about 3,000 sailors. Mess hall throughout the ship. There's a barber shop, a chapel, a library. The bay also serves as gym and rec area. This is Aaliyah Payton from Cleveland. Nixie Control it's called. What is that?
So I'm a STG, which stands for sonar technician. So my job is to find submarines that are in the water. And here on the carrier, I also do a lot of maintenance.
Her submarine detection system still being updated. There are other duties to do. But a floating airport on training attracts pilots from all over, from coast to coast. Air Force, Marines, Navy. A new generation of younger pilots needing to certify for carriers, taking off on the catapult and sticking the landing.
Any great American who wants to step up and serve their country gets me super excited. So I think in general, everybody is pretty much the same. It's just somebody who looks forward to being a little bit of an athlete in terms of getting into a jet and being able to move it around. Also has some mental toughness to come out here at sea. And but no, the next generation is absolutely awesome.
Oh, well, they're amazing, right? They are young Americans. You know, people express doubt about the younger generation. I'll tell you, they're absolutely awesome. The average age on our ship is in the lower 20s. Most of our sailors are on their first tour, so their first commitment with the Navy. Many of them are on their first workup cycle, their first ship. We're all learning together as we go, but they show up every day. They're dedicated. They learn their job. And they're excited and they're proud to do it.
Then there's night takeoffs and landings too. Nearly 24 hours a day, the flight deck is active on the George H.W. Bush. You will read that China has the biggest Navy in the world. That may be true with all the ships they have, but the United States has the best Navy in the world. They're telling me better technology, and from what I've seen, better people, all hometown heroes. Reporting on the aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush, I'm Dan Cummins. So that aired Friday at 11. I wanted to show it to you.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Do you have any questions, first of all?
Well, I was wondering what they were doing with the planes on and off.
So 22 pilots, Air Force, Marines, and Navy flew in because that was the only active carrier around the United States.
Okay.
So West Coast, East Coast, they all flew in there, 22 flyers, and they need to be certified to fly on aircraft carrier. They're good on land,
Yeah.
but it's a whole different animal. You do
Sure.
the catapult off,
Right.
Then they take a couple loops and they come back and land because they got the
And they have
tail
to
hook.
stop like
There are 3 sets of cables, and you're supposed to catch one of them with the tail hook, and then that gives you the sudden stop.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, once they did, they
So
got
good at their
and
jobs.
they would take off and come in many times. They get graded on every one of them, and then eventually get their graded when they're done. But then they also had to do night training.
Sure.
So like they were going till 2 o'clock in the morning. My bedroom was right below that. I
You
got
didn't sleep much,
no
no.
sleep that night. No sleep whatsoever on the
Worth it,
aircraft
though,
carrier, but
yeah.
just the highlight of my career, no doubt about it.
So cool. Thanks for sharing.